Hi guys, this is Patricia again. I don't know what this tutorial is gonna be called just yet. I think it's just gonna be super quick, easy, another makeup tutorial, maybe a little bit more stuff to do with it than my last one. But, so, yeah, let's get started. Blah, 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 you know the drill. First thing you want to do is moisturize, of course. Next to cleansing, that's probably your most important step. I'm using the Eminence Organic Bright Skin. Since today my skin's a little bit dry, so I'm not going to use a whole heck of a lot of stuff on my face. For my under eye issues, I'm using the Anti-Puff Eye Roller. Tap that all in. Admit it, you make funny faces when you put on your makeup too. Don't judge. Okay. So the first thing you want to do, I normally put on my eyeshadow and all my eye stuff before my foundation, so that way if there's any fallout, it's not going to mess up whatever I've already got on my face. And like I said before in the last video, I normally use a normal primer, but since I'm not planning on doing anything today, I'm just going to use regular concealer. But you use whatever you're comfortable with. I'm going to blend that in with the Beauty Blender. As I said before, I prefer my Beauty Blender to be dry. Simply because it just feels normal to me. Like, when my Beauty Blender is wet, it just doesn't feel like my makeup is going on right. I feel like I get a lot more coverage when it's dry. But again, do as you please. That looks pretty darn good. Alright, next step is to do a highlight color. One that can go all over the lid up to your brow bone. So I'm using the 88 Original palette by Coastal Scents, and I'm going to be using the lightest color right there in the very top corner. Use whatever is closest to your skin tone, maybe a little bit lighter. Again, do as you please. I'm one of those people that encourages others to use whatever they have. They don't have to go out and spend a fortune just because somebody else is using it. But if you have the extra money that you want to splurge on, that's up to you. Just blend that all out up to the brow. And we're gonna start out using, we're just gonna do like a neutral, everyday kind of look, nothing too special. So we're gonna start out with sort of that transition color, if you know what I mean. Something go in the crease that can make other colors blend a little bit easier into the look. So I'm just gonna get just a regular, your typical brown color, just something neutral. It doesn't go on the finger, it goes on the hand. I'm just gonna stuff that into the crease. Just use regular blending brush. Whatever you got. I'm just using a brush that I got from the drugstore. I don't even know what brand it is. I do too. It's from the LA Colors. I got it from the grocery store. Because I found it and I said, I need a blending brush. Same thing on the other eye. Now normally a lot of makeup artists, they already have one eye done. But I don't normally have the patience to just do that, plus I feel like I look silly doing that, so. Again, having a backwards camera sucks. So now that you've got the transition color in, hold on just a minute. And I'm on Facebook. Sorry. Alright, so next thing, take just a regular old brush like this, just a little dome brush, whatever. I honestly don't know what color I want to use, something a little bit darker than that. That transition brown that you used, just a little bit of a lid color. I'm just going to use like a shimmery copperish color, just something. Ow! Something you can easily blend into the transition color. There's something else too. I didn't think about this. If you want your neutrals and your browns to stand out a little bit more, you can always use a base, like a base coat of something like the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils. They work really well for that. I like to use the white one. The black one's really good for your darker color bases. You just want to get that all over your lid. Bring it up there to the transition color. Don't bring it above the crease, because you still want that transition color to show. Looks good. And taking that same brush, it's clean now, I have more color on it. I'm using I've already used some warm colors, so what we want to do now is take sort of a cooler color to kind of tone it down just a bit. So we're going to take, yeah, I'm extremely unorganized. I'm not like all these other makeup artists on YouTube. They just do whatever they bloody well please, and it just looks like they've got everything perfect. I wish I had that. I'm just gonna take just kind of a dark classic pink. Not too dark, but it'll still transition very well. We'll get that into the crease, blend it in with that brown that we first used. Bring it all the way in. Should have told this person I was filling. product look. So the next thing I want to do is take that flat brush that we used at the beginning and take a little bit more of that highlight color. Just blend that out. Blend those edges out. Make sure there's no harsh lines. I'll take a brown eyeliner, any sort. Using one from Jordana. It's one of those mechanical retractable ones. Again, a little bit of mascara. The eyes are almost done. Clean up underneath the eyes. So, dot your concealer under your eyes. And blendy, blendy, blend. Take it up into the inner corner if you want. Just brighten that area up. This technically isn't, from what I can tell, it's really not a concealer so much as it is a highlighter. But there's no law against using it as one thing and using it as another thing. Inner corner again. Looks pretty good to me. One more thing for you guys. Whoops. Down there in a rim. One thing that I've noticed that works for me, instead of pulling on the eye, just squint a little bit and get it in there. That works really good too. So the face or the eyes are done. Now on to the face. We only have like 2 steps for the face. I have a BB cream here from L'Oreal. I'm not going to use actual foundation, but I am going to use a BB cream. It's in the light medium shade. It is SPF 20. A lot of people say that BB creams really don't have SPF in it, but I like it as an instant radiance kind of thing. It gives you that glow. I really like it. Bring it down to your neck. Next step is blush. Normally I would do a highlighter on the face too, but that BB cream already gives you that kind of a glow to it. Just apply the blush where you normally would. And like I said, since I'm not really doing anything today, I'm not going to use any actual lip color, but put on a moisturizing lip balm, and we are done. That is the finished look. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm going to call this yet, but as always, if you have any suggestions, anything you want to see, comments, just leave them down below, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.